Hi garden friends, it's Mayla. I'm back today. It's a Saturday morning. Um, I am so happy to be out in the garden. But actually, before I get out into the garden, I have a couple of errands I need to run to get some things done, um, so that I can get some things done in my backyard. I came out front here to record this intro, and I have a nice little surprise at my doorstep. I have a box from Proven Winners Direct. So we will unbox that tomorrow. Well, not unbox it. I'm going to take the plants out today, but I will show you guys what I purchased because we won't get into that until tomorrow. So I will take these out, water these plant babies, and then, well, actually, I probably won't be able to plant these until next week because I had to order some more biotone fertilizer, and I don't believe that will be delivered until maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. But thankfully, our temperatures are starting to trend down. Today, the high is going to be like 88 maybe, and then like the nights are in the 60s, and then tomorrow is going to be like 86 is going to be the high, and then Monday is going to be even lower. So the temperature, and then I think next week we even have an 80 as the high. So that's good. It's looking good. I am not sure if we'll get another increase in temperatures again for the season, but if so, I will keep an eye on whatever it is that I plant. But we will get into these plants on tomorrow, and I'll tell you what they are. Um, but for today, I need to make a run to Home Depot and Lowe's before I can get started today. So let me grab the camera, and I'm going to take it to the backyard and show you what we need to do today. We did this on the previous video just a couple days ago. This is where I laid out some landscape fabric here because we're going to put rocks here. Then I cardboard sheet mulch this portion. And originally I told you guys that I was going to do the ground cover like I have over here and extend it out right here. But I've had some time to think on that, and I've changed my mind. So this is what we're going to do. Because I am going to plant some evergreens along this front border, all the way around along this front border, I don't think it would be smart to put the ground cover right up to the evergreen. I like to see mulch around my plants. So what I'm going to do is, when I do my patio extensions with the pavers, I'm definitely going to put the ground cover between the pavers. And what I will do is I will pull out little plugs of that, the dichondra, and then I will plant in between the pavers along with the other seeds that I have purchased. And then I'm going to mulch this area and plant what I have. They decided to get loud when I came out here. So yeah, so we are going to pull out the ground cover, plant them in between the pavers when I do the paver patio extension, and then this is just going to be where the cardboard is. From here all the way over is going to be mulch. All of this is going to be rocks, and all of this is going to be rocks. So I need to go to the store today to get a few bags of rocks for this area, for these two areas, and also some compost. I want to put down compost on top of the cardboard before I put the mulch down. From experience, I've done it both ways. I put mulch down directly on the cardboard, and then I put compost and then mulch down. When I do the compost first, the cardboard breaks down a lot quicker. So I want to go ahead and do compost and then mulch right here in this little small area. And then the plants that was just delivered this morning will go here, and then, but I cannot plant them until my biotone arrives next week. So we will just lay down the compost and the mulch today, and then we will plant the plants when the biotone arrives. And then let's head over to one more area. I want to show you guys, my Gara is starting to bloom again. I know it's like very bushy and it looks like one big mass right now, although there are 7 plants in here. We are moving these. I'm going to take, I believe, 2 or 3 of them, and I'm going to plant them over in the rows where I have my echinacea. I'm going to plant them in front of that window over there in my rose garden bed, and then the other 4 are going to go back in front of this royal raindrops tree. But let me show you guys something over here. That it's dead. It's completely dead. I don't know why. I'm not going to try to figure it out. But what I will do is dig it up and try to take it back to Lowe's and get my money back. Because I believe that was like $30. I purchased that one, this one, and then those 2 at the same time, and they were a nice size. So I'm going to dig that out and see if I can get my money back and replace that. We won't replant it until maybe a couple of weeks though. So yes, that is all I need to do at Home Depot and Lowe's. I have to return the arborvitae to Lowe's. That's why I purchased it at. But I need to go to Home Depot because Home Depot has the compost that I like. So we need, oh, and they also have the rocks that I want. So we need rocks and compost. I have mulch. We need rocks and compost from Home Depot, and then I need to return that plant to Lowe's and walk around and see what else they have. But I will not be taking my camera with me. I just want to go ahead and run over there and get those things done so we can head back and get started. I am not sure exactly what I'm going to do today other than put down the compost and the mulch there. And I'm not sure if I'll be planting anything today. But we'll see what we can get into. I'm excited to be in the garden. So, all right, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Hi friends, I am back. I'm back from Home Depot and Lowe's. I purchased some bags of rocks. I purchased some compost, and I'm tired. It took me a little bit longer. I got to walking around, spent a little bit more time out than I originally had planned on. And like right now, there is an overcast. The sun is behind a cloud right now, so it's okay. But it is hot out here. It's like 12:30, 12:45 in the middle of the day, and even though it is cooler than it has been earlier in the week, it's still hot out here. So I am going to get this done really quickly. We are going to open these bags of compost. Well, I'm going to first wet the cardboard down. Then we're going to open the bags of compost, lay them out. I'm going to put mulch on top, and then we're going to put out the rocks. Oh, the sun is coming back out now. And then I am waiting on the pots that I ordered to arrive, and we will do another little project a little bit later that's going to go on either side of the shed. So that will be in a different video. I want to show you what I purchased that we're going to plant in the ground right here. So I wanted some evergreen interest over there, and I decided to go with some azaleas. I don't have any azaleas in my landscape, and in the south, azalea, gardenias, things like that is like a must-have. So I chose to go with this fairly new Perfecto Mundo azalea. It's fuchsia carpet. This one is it's a reblooming azalea, and this is one of the ones that is a little bit lower growing. It is evergreen, so we will have year-long interest, all 4 seasons. It is 4 to 6 hours of sunlight, hardy in zone 6 to 9. And this, it goes 1 to 2 feet tall and 2 to 2.5 feet wide at maturity. So that will be perfect in the front border of that. And this is a reblooming. And this is what it should look like when it blooms. Let me turn it around. There it is. So I got 8 of those, and this is my plan. Let's go around here. Like, these pots are gonna be moved. And remember, I said I'm going to pull up those plugs of ground cover. So we're going to pop 1 here, 2. They're going to go all along this front border there, and then 1 on the other side. So when I initially walked it out, I said I was going to put 5 here, 1 on the other side, and then I ordered 2 more for my other walkway. But now that I'm looking at this, the way I have it laid out, I might need to move this corner in a little bit more. I'm not sure, because I think it's just too much distance. I might shorten this a little bit, but I don't know if I have room enough for, I might need 7 here and then 1 on the other side. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna walk it out again, and I'm going to place them, because like I say, they will get, I believe it said 2 to 2.5 feet wide. So I will walk it out and see how many I need right here, and then I will fix this corner and bring it in, bring the border in a little bit more before we lay out the compost, because I kind of want it to be a little bit more of a curve instead of squared off like I have it. I didn't realize it until I kind of stepped back and looked at it. So I'm going to kind of curve this off a little bit, soften this curve a little bit more, and then we will wet down the cardboard and lay down the compost and the mulch, and then we will do the planting next week when I get my biotone, when my biotone arrives. And then we're also going to lay out the rocks, and I'm just going to keep a space open in the front for where I plant 1 there and 1 on the other side over there. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna set you guys up so you can watch me work, and we're gonna try to get this done fairly quickly, because I'm just ready to get inside and relax for a while for the rest of my Saturday. So what I'm gonna do right here, where the cardboard, where I'm going to have the mulch and versus the rocks, right there on the border, I'm gonna put some no dig edging, and so that we don't have the mulch spilling over into the rocks and vice versa, the rocks spilling over into the mulch. I want to have like a clean line. So I'm going to put this down, cut it, bring it all the way from the house to the edging, and cut it so that we can create that division. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it a day. Let me show you guys what I have done. I went ahead on and compost and mulch this no-dig cardboard sheet mulch garden bed to prepare it for planting. Put a thick layer. Oh, look at the lizard. See it? Where is it? See it? Underneath the window? Okay, anyway, I put a thick layer of compost along the front because that is where I'm going to be planting the azaleas. And then along the back, I'm going to put my hydrangeas. I have 2 of the little lime punch hydrangeas, and I think I want to get one more hydrangea. Don't know if it's going to be a little lime punch. It may be a different kind, and put it in a pot over here so I can have 3, because all of those pots are going to move. My hydrangea tree is going to move out onto the patio once I finish the patio, but we will have 3 pots right there. Then we will have the 5 azaleas across the front, and then we will have something tall and evergreen here, and then on this side we will have 1 azalea in the front and then something tall and evergreen behind it. But that is to come in another video. I laid down the rocks, watered them down because they were pretty dusty, and I just kind of left open spaces where I'm going to plant the azalea and put the pot. And I do think I might need to go back and get like 1 or 2 more bags of rocks to cover up those pavers, because the paver, that paver like right there, is still visible, and I just want it to only be rocks. You can only see rocks, so I need to go back and get like 2 more bags of rocks to fully cover up all of that. But yeah, that's what I've done. This right here is still not completely done. I don't like the shape of the pavers. This one, that little skinny long piece that was right here, it was broken in half. I didn't realize it, so I separated the 2 pieces, but I don't like that there, so okay, so my camera just overheated and I'm on my cell phone, but I was saying I don't like the layout. I don't know where it ended off, where the camera cut off, but I don't like the layout of the pavers. I like how it's like a ramp going up, a natural ramp, but I still have to dig out the bottom edging so that it's like sunken down just a little bit. But before I do that, I need to make sure I have the correct layout. So I don't know, I might come out here when it's a little bit cooler and try to move those around to get a better, I kind of want it like rounded off a little bit more. This side is fine. I don't like how that piece kind of like sticks off and kind of squares out. So we're gonna, and then I don't like that middle piece. So we'll try to figure it out, even if I have to break that piece in half and kind of fix it a little bit better and then put the other piece here. We'll see. But yeah, that's it today. I will put up a photo of what this side of my house looked like a few months ago before we got started with this transformation. It is not complete yet, but it looks a lot better. And then once I put in my azaleas and my tall evergreens and get this worked out and then finish the inside of the shed, I will be happy. It'll be nice. And then once it cools off, maybe another 10 or 15 degrees, we're going to start working on those 2 patios. We are going to get those patios done before winter. I am determined. I need to go and spray another round of grass killer. I sprayed it and it killed all the grass, but some of it is trying to come back. One of my subscribers suggested to water it and to see if any grass come back, and I'm glad I waited a little while actually, because some of the grass, some of the Bermuda grass is coming back, and had I tilled that up and started placing out the patio, then I would have had a lot of grass come up in between, which is what I don't want. So I am going to spray another round of grass killer over there to kill off the second round of grass that has come up, and then once I till it up, then hopefully that will do it all. But yeah, I'm happy with what I was able to accomplish today. I did not get out as early as I should have, as early as I had told myself last night I was going to, but it's okay. I was able to get out in the garden. I was able to do something, and I'm happy about that. I cannot wait until my biotone is here so I can plant those azaleas and get started on some more planning and some more projects that I have. So that should be coming a little bit later on this week. Well, this is Saturday, so next week. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for coming along with me today, for your continued support. If you are not subscribed and you like the content that I am bringing, please don't hesitate to subscribe. It is free to do so. Click the bell so that you won't miss any of my uploads, and give me a thumbs up. Also, comment down in the comment section below. Comment. Give me any suggestions you might have, questions you might have. Let me know who you are, where you're from, what zone you garden in, and let's communicate. I like this. Sometimes it may take a couple days for me to get back with you because I have a full-time job. I'm a mother. I love to garden. I have older parents, sisters. I do have a life, so it may not be as soon as I upload the video. However, I will get back with you. And with that, whether it is morning, afternoon, or evening when you're watching this, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of it. Bye, guys.